See, when I do the countdown, I get in trouble. I'm sitting here with my countdown like 5, 4, 3, 2, and then the FBI comes knocking at my door.
What is it you pray for?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Greetings, salutations, and welcome to the 143rd episode of Abyssal Musings. My name is Samuel the Infamous, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Lawrence Knight.
What's going on?
Not too much, not too much. We also, as you can see, have a few people with us today. It is, of course, quiz day, so we have some extras coming back to the channel after a bit there with Joker's voice.
Hello, and I know I make it a joke every now and then, but the seat truly belongs to Lawrence. He is the true co-host. No matter how much of a ratings pop I am, this is Lawrence's seat. Lawrence, I bequeath it to you.
Well, I appreciate that.
Keep your queef to yourself, bro.
Well, we've been bonding over WWE. I'm sure, especially since a certain secret birthday party went on last night, and that
no, we're gonna discuss that next week. Oh boy,
yeah. I can't wait for what comes out after that. But yeah, I'll definitely be there to sit in on it. But yeah, life is good.
Fair enough. We also have joining us Caucasian Sasquatch.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are we this evening?
Meh.
Okay, I'll accept that. I think you're phoning it in, but you should definitely go harder. Go harder.
Meh. And joining us as well is Abe. How you doing, Abe?
How do? I'm still breathing. Can't complain. How y'all doing?
Oh, not
if
too
I was
shabby.
any more amazing, I'd be illegal. I am in 5 states.
Right, only 5. Like the other 45, they're totally cool with them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's
especially Illinois.
Oh yeah, they love me there.
All right, so we are live currently on Twix, Rumble, and 2 YouTube channels tonight, not just the one, both this one, Samuel the Infamous, and also Caucasian Sasquatch. If you are in the chats of any of these places, please do drop something in the comments so we see you. I'll be greeting the chat in just a moment. Also, pinned at the top of my chat is a Cash App link if you feel so inclined to donate to the channel to help keep us going. That'd be great. If not, don't worry about it. It's fine. And same thing with Caucasian Sasquatch. I do believe he has his up on his chat as well. And you can see it there in his little circle window.
Sam.
Yo.
Quick question.
Yo.
I have a merch store on my channel, which is a nice way to support my channel. Do you mind if I toss it into the chat as well?
Not at all.
Go for it.
Okay.
So, and also everybody you see on this fine panel, you can find their links to their YouTube channels in the description below. So yeah, go check them out. Although I think Ape does most of his stuff on Rumble, so at some point in the future I will probably actually add that in there too. I just haven't yet, so sorry, Abe.
It's fine. You can find me everywhere. Abe's gonna get you. Same as Rumble, Twitter, etc.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks to everybody on the panel for being here for tonight. And before we get into Larry's spiel, I'm going to go ahead and say hello to the chat. We've got Scotty Waddles coming in hot. Good to see you. Dragon Waddles, Scotty's Dragon, Scotty's Monster. It's a lot of Scotties and Waddles and such.
No.
Welcome in. We've got Beak with us tonight. I see Jacob Gallo in the chat. Good to see you, man. We've got the Smoking Auditor. Howdy. Thanks for stopping by with the likes and all that. Luckily for you, this show doesn't tend to get taken down because we don't get that risque, so it'll be up later, for you to watch. So do appreciate you stopping by. We got JB with us in the chat. Hello. Leah, good to see you. That almost rhymed. I almost made that work, and then I fumbled it at the last second. Sorry about that, but welcome in. Zillage in the chat. Good to see you, man. Dennis Bigfoot. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. So that would be everybody in the chat here. By the way, for if it didn't pop over to both chats, is Joker Voices merch link. Check that out if you want. Go check him out. He does a lot of cool stuff regarding pop culture and wrestling and various kind of hobbyist sort of things. I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah, hobbyist, pop culture, more focused on the world of the WWE because I got tired of just watching stuff to hate it. That's something I actually enjoy watching.
Yeah.
All right. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, so I also have to make a mention real quick. There is a cash donation from Caucasian Sasquatch for Grift Harder.
All right.
For $5. So thank you for that. And also money me, money now, because it's a necessary thing in order to keep this channel rolling, in order to keep Lawrence employed. You don't want Lawrence unemployed. Lawrence has got a bunch of shit to do too. You got to pay me in order for Lawrence to be employed, because this makes complete sense. Just roll with it. Throw money at me and Lawrence will continue to be employed somehow. I'll make it happen.
Good job.
What are you gonna
Good.
do?
Pay a chair here.
What are you gonna do? Pay me in rattlesnake venom?
Something like that.
No,
are you kidding me? You know how expensive that shit is?
Really? Yes, please.
Upgrade the chair.
Right. So anyway, thanks for the $5, man. Larry, what do we got for tonight?
Well, we actually have an action-packed night day tonight. First off, we've got some. I'm not calling it infamous news because it's not the typical news. It's more, movies that are coming out, entertainment stuff like that we've been doing the last 2 weeks. We've got some more scare talks, as I like to call them, and then we will have the finale of the Monsters Ball versus. So those of you who may not know, for what's been about a year and a half, we've been pitting like I've made up a huge list of monsters and whatnot, and we pit them together in a big tournament, and it finally got down to 2 today. So that being Mephisto from Marvel Comics and Q from Star Trek. So that final match is tonight, and then we will have our trivia.
Oh, wow.
Fair enough. Sounds like an action-packed evening. So welcome in, Lord help us, Tampa. No, I'm just going to leave that there. Welcome in. I was going to say something.
Well, what?
I was going to say something about Tampa housewives. Anyway,
I thought Lord help us Tampa. I thought it was like a hurricane or something was going on out there.
Hey, I mean,
she's just praying for Floridians in general.
Okay, I thought it was like Hurricane Aaron. That's probably why Aaron isn't in the chat right now, because she's probably floating around somewhere destroying something.
Yeah, I mean, they might have shut the internet off in Canada again. Who knows?
Yeah, the Aeronator has been activated.
But yeah, we appreciate all of you guys being here from wherever you hail, wherever you're at, whichever platform you happen to be watching us on. Thank you for being here. All that. Well, let's let's get to it.
All right. Well, the first thing is, one thing I've noticed is as we're getting closer, towards the end of the year, a lot of horror movies are coming out. A lot of them. Some I was just looking at the list today, and I went on Bloody Disgusting. That's just one of the websites I go on, and there's about 35 movies coming out, and majority of them I had no idea had even been made, let alone were coming out. Some of them are remakes. Like you have The Running Man is there's a remake for The Running Man. I think we all know about that. Glenn Powell is the lead in it.
Velocipaster.
Excuse me.
The Velocipaster 2.
Yeah, then there's that one. Then there's as I found out tonight, there's a remake of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle coming out on Hulu. And it stars I believe
Really?
it's
Okay.
I believe it's is it Sydney Sweeney?
Really?
Wow.
I think it's It's. I have to go back and look at it, but
Well,
I think
I just go back to the original film, the breastfeeding scene with Rebecca De Mornay, and I'm like, I mean, if it's Sydney Sweeney, that's a lucky kid. I'm just saying.
Look, I
I
mean,
don't think
it's
it's
good.
not. I don't think it is.
If it's Sydney Sweeney, wouldn't the kid be eating plastic?
Wow.
You know,
Plastic.
I mean,
Are you
don't we all
saying
now
that?
anyway? So
Are you saying that she's fake?
All right. All I'm saying is that most humans on Earth have a certain balance to them. And that girl is top heavy, sir.
it's fine. She's got good genes. Leave her alone.
Yeah, I've seen that
Yeah.
body shape before. It's not out of the ordinary. I mean, I've
Yeah.
definitely seen girls that are either a little, bottom heavy. They've got some extra cheeks down there, and then they've got A cups. And I've seen the opposite, which is kind of where Sydney Sweeney is. She's more top heavy than bottom heavy, so to speak. And I mean both in a
Yeah.
good way.
So what you're saying is Sydney has more milk than she does cake.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, yeah. She's it's a good thing she's pretty, and she seems to be, all kinds of things that are great things. The one thing that I can't say for her that to my knowledge, from what I've seen of her, is that she's a good actress. She's because she's kind of not. Rebecca De Mornay was a fantastic actress.
True story.
Still is.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yep.
I don't know
I'm
how.
looking
I
for
don't
her,
know how
but
I feel
I
about
don't
her
think
being in that
she's.
role.
I don't think that she's in it. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I think I threw her name out there, but I'm actually searching and looking right now. It is another. The person that's playing Rebecca De Mornay's part is I've never heard of her, but the person who is playing Annabelle Shiora's part is easily in my opinion, probably the big name.
And that is
I am searching.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
yeah.
Is it somebody from like
That's a good one.
an island
It's
somewhere?
from Africa. That's definitely
Yeah.
an African
It's definitely an African name. Yeah.
Well, it's one of Sam's exes.
Pretty sure it's his
mean,
sister.
According to you, that's a pretty fucking long list. You're gonna have to get a little more specific than that.
Right?
All anybody has to do is go to the nearest jail or prison and just pull the female list.
Wow.
Anybody else want to do it, or can I?
No, I'm fine with it.
Dun dun dun.
It is starring Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Oh.
Winstead?
Oh,
Yeah.
Winstead,
wow.
wine drinker,
Okay.
whatever her last name is.
That is Mrs. Ewan McGregor.
Right.
She's okay. She's all right.
So she's playing Annabelle Shierra's part, and then some girl named Malcolm Monroe is playing De Mornay's part.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, cool. But what got me is one of the several movies that are coming out that I was looking forward to is Mortal Kombat 2. And I got a nice surprise about 2 hours ago when I just happened to look up an article because I wanted to talk about it, kind of find out it has been moved to May of next year.
Of course it is.
And I don't understand that.
Probably reshoots, man. Would be my guess. It's probably reshoots. There was something that either didn't test well with audiences, or something that some producers like Step Kid came in and said something, and they're like, "Oh, we got to redo the whole thing." It's probably that.
Well,
okay. So when was this supposed to be released?
October 24th.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're moving it because they may be moving it not because it got bad test screenings, but because it got good test screenings, and they want to move it to a bigger in the market because October is kind of a dead month.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, normally JV, I would agree with you, but as far as horror movies and stuff that's coming out, from today going through December, it is jam packed with movies. I mean, jam packed with horror movies. All kinds of movies are coming out.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call Mortal Kombat a horror film. This is more of an action film.
Right, right. But I'm saying as far as when I say horror, I don't mean like not all horror is scary.
Larry's
What
got
I
a
mean?
very broad definition of horror.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It just has horror themes to it. I mean, you're talking about monsters and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
But
Because
I have a very narrow definition of it, but Larry's got a very broad one.
Exactly. So because usually right around this time is usually where the studios will dump their stuff that they don't think is gonna do well, and that's generally a lot of the horror because it is a low cost and you can yield a high reward because of like October, November, but around November to the end of the year is when they also will drop their more movies that they want to get for Oscar nominations.
Yeah, Oscar bait and all that. Like the sweet spots right between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Correct.
right.
And then January's where movies go to die.
Yes.
Yeah. And JV's onto something because it even says here research screenings were strong for the sequel. So the movie's not bad according to the screenings.
Yeah, but who are they screening, bro? You remember 2020 through 2025?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's screening these movies, bro?
He's got a
Whoever
point.
they can pay to watch it.
He's got a point though.
The studio executives.
Sure, and they're woke as hell. All right, so we had the Amazon release of War of the Worlds a few weeks ago, right? Trash, utter unwatchable trash. Then we have what's this thing called? Red Sonja. Have you heard about Red Sonja yet?
I heard it got remade. I saw that. I saw the
okay. Let me give you a dip into the well, right? So it turns out Red Sonja was actually filmed in 2022, as I understand it. And they went and revamped some of the special effects, and they did some stuff with some CGI and completed a movie out of it that they're now going to release in 2025. And let me tell you what it's going to do. And mark my words, I'm making a prediction right here. Ironheart was also filmed in that same time period and only recently released. And it's going to feel like a time capsule. It's going to feel like something you found in the closet that you forgot about.
Yeah.
Hold that thought, Sasquatch. Trust me. Hold on to that thought. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of moving around going on. I think that the powers that be looked at everything that was coming out and moved it to what they think would give Mortal Kombat to the highest opening gate.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And like you said, JV. I think initially they wanted October because it's Mortal Kombat and the themes that are associated with it, but May is probably a more appropriate release for it because it is an action movie,
Right.
So somebody probably got yelled at. Somebody probably looked at it and said, "What in the hell is this? Who scheduled this for October? No, we're not doing this."
Or the initial thought was October, and they got as it said that they got stronger than they expected feedback, and they're like, okay, well let's put it out in the high market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Like I'm part of me wants to see it, but mostly I just want to watch Hiroyuki Sanada kill some people. Honestly,
you're gonna be waiting a minute.
But I mean, I'll watch everything he's in. So,
Yep.
At least they didn't do what they did to Morpheus and put it in January.
Yeah.
Somebody looked at the screen for that movie.
Golf.
Yeah, they hurried up and switched that sucker to January, which brings me to the next one. Piggybacking off of what Sasquatch said, this movie came out today. It was filmed back in 2023, and had some reshoots have been done because of changes in the White House. So when you get to talking about woke themes and stuff like that, unfortunately, and you would hope that the Toxic Avenger is that's not like that. But from what I read in here, it's chock full of woke crap.
That's hilarious.
That is kind of funny, but
That
you know,
is-
like
That's kind of ironic too. It's just
Well, yes and no, but if you go from the original Traumaville Toxic Avenger,
right.
Homeboy was the nicest guy you ever met. If you want, he
Yep.
would call you whatever the hell you wanted to be called. He just wanted a friend.
right. Look, my first impression of this was that trailer they released a little while back, and you could tell there was something off by the fact that Toxie is now a fucking little person, right?
Yeah.
Because he used to be
Peter
massive.
Dinklage. Who the
Right.
fuck made that decision?
And
Are you serious?
Peter Dinklage. He's a main star. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh God, this is going to be unmitigated garbage.
yeah. But I will
Yeah.
say,
Whoever owns Trauma Pictures needs to
Hold up.
sue immediately.
I will say that they did have a fucking genius marketing campaign, right? The tagline on the poster said, the title of the movie. Then it just said "Show the fuck up" and gave a date.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I mean, as marketing goes these days, that's pretty fucking good.
Well, simple and to the point, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, here it is. Peter Dinklage as the mutated monster hero, and by a gleefully goofy villain turned from Kevin Bacon. So Kevin Bacon is the main bad.
Oh, that explains everything. Such unmitigated garbage.
Yeah, Kevin Bacon's wife
Oh yeah.
is awful. And she part of the reason that Kevin Bacon's gone down
Sedgwick.
the path he has with the movies that he's making is not just because of he wants to maintain his artistic integrity. It's because his fucking wife told him to.
Yeah.
Well, have you heard what George A. Romero's daughter's doing? She's doing her own Night of the Living Dead. Only it's Queens of the Dead, so it's a bunch of cross dressers fighting zombies.
All right.
That's actually sounds kind of entertaining, though.
Okay, that is prime B movie territory.
Like I might watch that.
This might work.
You know what, Sam? That does not surprise me. That sounds like something that is right up your alley.
Right?
That's a brilliant observation, JB.
I mean, think about this. Think about it. How much better would Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, have been if they were under attack from hordes of zombies the whole time?
You mentioned it now. I'm just,
I'm just saying.
or Tu Wong Fu. I'm just saying,
Right? It wouldn't even be like John Leguizamo's first go around. He was in Land of the Dead, which is a George Romero movie.
And the Wesley Snipes as Blade as okay, I can see it.
Leguizamo's another one of those tainted actors, though.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
Yep.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's no Summer Glau, but still.
It's true. That poor girl is cursed.
Didn't he do a whole comedy special once where it was just him blasting colonialism?
That wasn't a
Pretty
comedy
much, yeah,
special. It
terrible.
was a fucking lecture. It was a 2
Yeah,
hour.
Yeah, it was just a lecture.
Yeah, and I saw it. I watched the whole fucking thing, and he straight up lies about the history of this continent. And it,
Yeah.
I'm sat there watching the thing, and I'm like, hold on, weren't you the clown from Spawn?
It was.
I actually, the last thing I saw him in was the Menu. Fantastic film.
Hmm.
And he was.
Yeah.
And he was actually good in that.
Yeah, well, I think the last thing I saw him in personally was probably Kick-Ass 2, where he plays the bad guy's butler, and he was, or his right-hand man, I guess. He's not his butler.
Yeah.
There's a whole joke in there about Evil Alfred, which is pretty fucking funny. And he was pretty good in that, too. I don't have an issue with the man's talent. I just have an issue with the fact that he's an idiot.
Yeah, he's full of shit.
Like it's kind of like me with the inspiration, I guess, for me, Mr. Mark Hamill, greatest Joker ever, but just a fucking wackadoo.
Dude,
Yeah.
I watched the Guyver again the other day, and
oh my god,
how how
school.
bad that movie is, and B, how bad Mark Hamill is in it.
Oh, he's terrible.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
I never saw the MacGyver movie.
No,
Guyver. Not
Guyver.
MacGyver.
Not MacGyver. This is totally different there, but
MacGyver, what the anime?
Yeah. They made
Yeah.
a live
Yeah.
action movie back in the 90s. It's awful.
He was in Guyver. He was in that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although, having said that, Richard Dean Anderson would have done a far better job.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure thing. But yeah, no, it's yeah, dude, Larry, if you're interested, I think it's on Tubi right now.
Shocking that Sam's movie list comes from Tubi.
Not all of it, just like you keep saying, it's a treasure trove of awful stuff.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
It actually absolutely is. What's up, Clue?
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up, Clue? But yeah, here's as far as the toxic revenger. Here's this is the paragraph that I keyed in on. It's possible that the movie might play differently in 2025. Now they said they cut parts out for pacing, but it says whoever wrote this thinks it's more to it than that. But it says than it did in 2023 under an administration that is dissolving environmental protections and openly serving America's wealthiest citizens. Everything about the movie seems primed to address the current moment. Its environmental message, its eat the rich theme, and its plotline about Dinklage's character Winston desperately trying to access health care. Kevin Bacon plays a rich industrialist, Bob Garbinger, who's gleefully pumping toxic chemicals into the environment while exploiting and discarding workers like Winston, whose work in Garbinger's unsafe factory has left him fatally ill.
Oh, Jesus. Look, these guys obviously didn't watch any of the old Trauma stuff, because there might have been some messaging at the beginning of the first Toxic Avenger, and there's like 4 to 7 of them. I forget how many exactly. But
there's that many of them. I think by the 4th one, they retconned the previous ones by saying they just didn't happen.
Right. Well, point is yeah, so kid falls into the toxic waste, and it turns him into the thing. And for a minute, it's like, oh yeah, dumping toxic waste is bad. But then pretty much after that, it's just a gore fest with a mop and a tutu.
Yeah. And also, he was a patriot.
Right. Yeah, he was. He was a patriot. That's absolutely true. Oh man,
Such a surreal choice for a remake.
Right, but whoever wrote this article, Larry, is clearly chosen the side, and the side is not movie lover.
Of course not. Of course. And that's why we can move on.
Yeah.
All right. So it is scare talk time. I had to post this one because this guy reminds me of Sasquatch.
Careful.
The bear moves.
Is there any audio?
Hey, what? This freaking bear is freaking moving.
What are you talking about, honey?
I seen the bear move. Its arm was over here. At first, I thought it might have been sliding down, but no, it's like it's got a twitch to it now.
Honey, that's the kid's toy. Can we watch this movie? God,
I guess, my God.
I was getting interested in it.
Well, I started by... I say it just moved again. I swear to God, that bear is moving. I'm telling you right now.
That bear's not moving. It's the kid's toy.
Yeah, it's moving its arms.
How is it moving, honey? It's the kid's toy.
Huh. I don't know.
Can we please watch this movie? I was getting interested. My God.
She's getting an
I told
aneurysm.
you, it's moving.
Honey, it's a teddy bear. It
No,
can't move.
yes, it is. It's moving.
No.
everything is moving. I told you so.
That's going to be Peter Dinklage after this Toxic Avenger movie.
Bro,
How do you know that's not him right now?
Well, exactly.
I don't know who's in the bear suit, but they're getting holes and ventilations.
Yep.
Something. Yeah.
With God as my witness, that is a mag dump.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. When I saw that, I was
Totally.
like, man, Sasquatch would have shot this. All right.
No, I might not have said a fucking word, walked out of my room, went and picked something up, come back in and sat back down. And the things would have got real tense.
What is wrong with you?
I'm pretty sure I'm tripping right now. I'm pretty sure that I think that bear just moved.
You're definitely tripping. That bear is not moving nowhere.
Dragon Lady sent me some of those filmies to our people.
What is wrong with
Thank you, Crystal Phoenix. Appreciate it.
No, what
Cool.
are you talking about?
I swear, I thought that the bear was moving. I thought it was moving.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, baby. I thought the bear was moving. I thought it was moving. Yes. It's moving. That bear's
It
moving.
is not moving. It's
Moving.
a stuffed animal.
Stay! Stay right there! Move again!
Don't do drugs, kids. Not because they're bad, but because they're fun.
What is your problem? Are you okay? I'm really getting concerned.
It's like aliens,
Move one
man.
more time.
They only ever
You
come
got
after
one more
people
time
like
to
this.
move. You got one more time to.
Well, do
It's like, what are you gonna do to a stuffed bear?
Wow.
Yeah, so that was pretty good. He's like, stay right there. Don't you fucking move again.
Hey, stay! Don't you move, damn it! All right, so from here they get funnier. Here we go.
Nice.
All right.
Oh,
fuck
I've seen this one.
Fuck that.
Yeah, this one's fucked up.
Wait, hold up.
I'm
Nope.
telling you.
Nope.
Tap, tap.
Nope.
It really working. I'm getting divorced. I don't care what the pussy is. I'm getting divorced.
That would be fucking terrifying, though, in all fairness.
No, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
Marty.
Oh, what are you playing on? Are you stupid?
Scaring my wife with a giant spider.
Hey, baby, do you still love me if I was a man?
Yes.
Clearly, none of these people have ever had sleep paralysis.
No.
Whoa, honey, it's me.
Whoa,
It's me. Look, I'm sleeping.
Yep.
What does she think is going to happen?
She's playing the game.
What?
That was pretty funny.
All right. This one had me rolling.
Oh, I think Aaron Laura's heard of some of these people. That makes one of us, I think. Two of us, if you count Larry. Larry, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then what happened?
Oh, snap. Oh, sorry. I'm sitting there. I thought I switched it over. I didn't press the button. Hold on. There you go.
Professionals.
Sorry about that.
That's what this is.
There you go.
Total professionals.
There
Shit,
you
we've
go.
been doing this for years now.
Oh God. Oh no. No.
Oh gosh. My mom was
Chocolate
waiting for
time.
me at the entrance of the house. She did not want to let me in. All right, bro. That's enough.
I win Big Pond. Agreed.
Oh. All right.
Yep. There it is.
Oh.
Chocolate time.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
once the shoe comes off, you know she means business.
Yes.
Look at that. The police is coming for you. No, bro. Why is she so fast? Why is she so quick? Come on, please. Let me go inside.
She's like,
All
go speak
right.
in the car.
I understood that. That was not a nice thing to say.
Yeah.
My Spanish
Yep.
is not great, but that was very clear.
Yes.
All right. There you go.
See, you deserve it.
Yes.
Oh mein Gott. Als hätte das schon Geld ausgegeben für so einen scheiß Kostüm. Komm runter auf jeden Fall.
That second one was all his fault, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's where you claim the chicken bitch.
This isn't funny. I mean, this isn't scary, but I had to put this one in.
No.
Hold on to that for
He
me.
did not.
Just for a second.
I got a drinking problem.
I gotta show you something.
Oh no.
Oh, that's salty. Tastes like fish. What? No. Are you serious right now?
Thomas!
I just drank your piss?
They say that you have to mix your evening pea and then you take your apple juice, then you pour it, you mix it. Once you do that,
What the fuck, man? Where do you find this shit?
It's not about the trick.
so basically the trick.
The trick is not a problem, man!
I got you. Thank you. I'm ready now.
Who's that?
That's my pea.
Dude running into the bathroom, he's all like, I know all there is to know about the crying game.
God damn. Like, I wouldn't attempt any of those, like, scare pranks in the US. Just because there's such a high chance of you getting fucking shot.
Yeah, or stabbed or smacked.
Yeah, you have. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys. I'll tell you guys a quick story. I was stupid enough to do something like this. I'm not sure. Sam, you have to remind me let me know afterwards if I told the story before. But so when my wife and I first started dating, she went out of town and she needed somebody to watch her kitten, which we still have around. Shoot, moonshine's around here somewhere, knocked out. But anyway, so she asked me if I could feed her and stuff like that. I was like, cool. She made a spare key for me to use so I can go and feed her. When she got back, we were gonna go out on a date, and I got the idea. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go over there, outside the door, tell her, hey, I'll be there in about 15 minutes, because I didn't live far away at all. And then I was gonna sneak in because she told me she was gonna take a shower. So I was gonna sneak in and scare the hell out of her when she would come out of the bathroom, right?
Oh, Larry, why would you think this was a good idea?
Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't. Well, so I get up there. I'm sitting outside the door. I'm hearing the shower going. I'm like, okay, cool. So I put the key in the door and I was real quiet and I opened up the door and I opened it and I walked in, right? And I was looking to my right and I turned and looked to my left and there's my wife, then girlfriend at that time, with a lead pipe half an inch from my head. She had went full swing, and when I turned my head, she stopped. And I mean, when I say it was half, I turned and the pipe touched my temple. She was in a full swing. I didn't know that the apartment manager was kind of being a creep with her, and he'd already once he tried to come in her room. He tried to come in her apartment
Oh, Jesus.
one day while she was there. And so she thought I was him. And so had I not turned my head when I did, she'd have killed me. Because she reared back and went into a full swing for my head.
And you married her anyway.
Yeah, and then I found
Yeah.
out she had two short swords underneath her pillow. So
Some might consider that a
Welcome in, Kenny.
red flag. I'm just saying.
well, she definitely would have been somebody that Sam would have dated.
I mean,
But
I keep weapons under my pillow too, so
like I said.
Well,
But yeah, she I mean that room, man, that room was an arsenal. I mean, she's like, yeah, here's where I put my brass knuckles. Here's where I put I was like, oh Lord. And I just looked at her and she was like, yeah, you effed up. You lucky to be alive. But needless to say, I never pulled a prank like that again on her.
Yeah.
So wait, so you said it was a lead pipe, you said, right? So you were a half an inch to be the answer of a clue mystery.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I would have been a chalk outline. Because it wasn't like a little pipe, like it was a freaking thick, heavy pipe. Like she would have killed me.
In the kitchen with the lead pipe. Okay, I like it.
Yeah. So
Nice.
no, the front door.
Oh, the front door. Oh, the
Like I was
entryway.
coming through the front door. No, I wouldn't even. I was coming through the front door because as soon as you walk in, the bathroom is immediately to the left.
Okay.
She hadn't gone in yet. The water was on. She was headed in there, and she saw the doorknob turn. Well, she keeps her little short katanas underneath her pillow. But what I didn't know was that behind the bookcase next to the door, she kept a lead pipe. I mean, that sucker was wrapped up in everything, so she get a good grip when she take your head off. And when I turned, I turned, I mean, the pipe was just right next to me. She just looked at me and she was like, she just looked at me. I mean, she was just like, you can't fake this level of stupid. She just,
Okay.
look at her face.
You just like, who's faking?
Hey. But yeah, that definitely got me, and I was like, oh my god. I was lucky to be alive. Definitely lucky to be alive. So
Yeah.
but yeah, my pranks on her nowadays have just been me, jumping out of the closet or something, at a distance, just to make sure that she doesn't throw a punch.
Gotcha.
Because she's prone to doing that too. All right.
Well, after that, you carried on pranking her.
Well, it was keep in mind it was another 3 years before I even thought about pranking her again after that. By the time I pranked her again, we'd been married. Actually, longer than that. By the time I pranked her again, we'd been married for about a year and a half. So
I induced labor in my sister-in-law.
Oh,
fucking hell!
I literally scared a baby out of that woman. There ain't nothing funny about it because I didn't mean to. I was just standing in a particularly shadowy spot. She pulled up and almost ran over my feet and didn't see me.
I disagree.
And when she got out of the car, I was like, hey, that was it. It was off to the races then.
I disagree. There was nothing funny about this. And the reason that I say that is because it didn't happen to me.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Now we know what time it is. All righty, folks.
It's a good jam.
Well, you know what? So I give Devil Made Me Do It credit for that. He didn't make it, but he found, he did some research and he got in contact with an artist who made that beat. And the guy agreed to allow us to use it as long as we gave him credit for it, which we did.
Nice.
For those who are curious about it, the guy who did it is right here on YouTube at MataTracker.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, be sure to hit him up if you guys need any.
His
any
link
beats.
is in the description below too. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm probably gonna grab some stuff myself, and I want to hear what he's got. All right, so as we said, tonight is Mephisto versus Q. Those of you who may not know, any of you guys who are, you watch Marvel comics, read Marvel comics, you watch a lot of the Marvel movies. If you were unfortunate enough to watch any of the Disney Plus shows,
No comment.
his he's loosely mentioned in WandaVision, but he is physically in Ironheart, and I believe it was an overrated attempt to try to save the ratings, but I mean, of course, it didn't work. And Mephisto's showing up years too late. But for those who are familiar with Marvel Comics, a lot of the storylines that you've seen in movies, and seen in the comics, 9 times out of 10, you go back far enough, you unpeel the onion far enough, and you'll find Mephisto at the cause of the problem. Because he's made a deal with someone, or he's basically causing some kind of mischief because he's trying to get somebody to to strike a deal with it. So he is in the soul taking business, and over the course of several decades in Marvel, business has been good for him. Lately, there has been a debate as to whether or not he is strong enough to defeat Dormammu. Some people say yay, some people say nay. Which brings the question to this one. As powerful as Mephisto is, he's basically Satan. He's basically Lucifer, without them saying it. He runs he rules his own dimension, and he is strongest within that dimension. Now he leaves it, he loses power, but he's still, he's still on a super cosmic scale by comparison to others.
Super mystical. I wouldn't go cosmic.
You think?
Yeah, he's definitely more.
Yeah.
He does magic, not space travel.
Yeah, he's more mystical.
Well, I think in the context Larry's bringing it up here, it makes sense to say cosmic in the sense that Mephisto does travel between realms.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Multiversal.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you have Q, who, I mean, I go back and forth on it because as we know, those of us who are who watch Star Trek, it is initially believed that the Qs they can do everything and they're all knowing and all seeing and whatnot. But throughout the years, there's been some comments here and there in different episodes where things were said. It was like, okay, well, Q himself even said that humans might someday surpass them. So, and as powerful as they are, and if they're all knowing, all seeing, then there was an episode where you had a Federation ensign who was a Q, and her parents were killed by other Qs. It was a fireball shot into their home. Well, if they're all knowing and all seeing, why didn't they see that fireball coming? You see what I'm saying? So, and then of course, Picard, Q, quote unquote, dies. But comes back in season 3 at the end and kind of talks to Jack Crusher when he says, "Hey, aren't you dead?" And he was like, "Yeah, you guys think in linear terms." So you kind of gave me a tall man from Phantasm vibes. Like, okay, so you kill with this version of Q, and another one pops up and picks up what the last one left off. So
right, that's something though that you bring up a good point when Q says, like humans might at some point be like us or further than us. The Q were at one point very, very much like humans. They're not gods; they're just extremely evolved.
Yeah.
Right. So, so when you think about their powers and everything, who wins? Because Mephisto was never human. So, any thoughts or opinions on who wins this one?
Q. I think Q takes it. I think
I'm going by just what I've known of what I've watched of Star Trek. Now I've not watched anything Kurtzman Trek or anything, but from what I know about Q with basically the snap of his fingers can do anything. I mean, he took like an entire galaxy and reduced it into the palm of his hand, and basically said, with a thought, I can erase you.
Did he really? Because isn't that just manipulating the people on board's perceptions?
No.
Ultimately,
This was this was in a moment between him and himself. There was no one around him. So I'm going to say Q, because the Mephisto, yeah, he's called the devil in some Marvel worlds, but there is a devil. I mean, there's a what's it called? The one above all is the highest life form in Marvel, and Mephisto's nothing compared to him. I mean, if we were to go, someone would say the equivalent of him in DC would be Lucifer. Lucifer is the second most powerful character in DC, and Mephisto's nothing compared to him. I'm going Q.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Joker on this, just because like I have watched a lot of Star Trek. And like I keep coming back to that. You remember that episode where he was being punished and he got turned human?
Yes.
That was his punishment,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
when he's in engineering trying to quote unquote help, and they're like, "Well, we can't figure out this problem," and he goes, "No, that's easy." And they're like, "Okay, what's your solution?" He's just like, "Just change the gravitational constant of the universe." And they look at him like, "Are you crazy?"
Yeah. But I mean, and I hear what you're saying, and I get it. In that universe, Q is that. But do we know what he is in other universes?
That's actually
Mephistopheles is the devil wherever he may be. And he is intelligent, he is nefarious, he is all of
more
the
of a
things.
trickster, though, but he's more of a trickster. I mean,
All right.
That is an interesting point though too, because I've never heard of a Q going to fluidic space, for example, or to the mirror universe or that sort of thing. And the reason I mentioned fluidic space is because there's that whole line about like Q, like do not provoke the Borg. It's like their number one fucking rule, right? And fluidic space is inhabited by the one species that can kick the ever loving shit out of the Borg anytime they want. Species 8472.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if the powers hold. I mean, I would assume because they're innate, it would be the same anywhere he goes.
Well,
I still think it's the Q as well, though, because they can not only transcend their own timeline, they can transcend dimensions. So being in alternate realities is nothing to them.
That's true. My opinion on it, I think, is Q. When you look at the Marvel scale, it's like JV said, the one above all is he is the one. Second to him is not Mephisto. It is the Beyonder.
Right.
And then you have the likes of you have you could say like the Celestials. You could have the abstract,
Surfer.
you know, the concepts like death, eternity, people like that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they're stronger. They're stronger than Mephisto. Hell, Franklin Richards. You talk about, you know, Q can shrink a universe. Franklin Richards, when he was, you know, a child, created a dimension in his hand and would complete with planets, and took a whole bunch of people and put them on a planet to save their lives.
Well,
So,
yeah, and
you know, so I mean he's basically their version. He's Marvel's version of Q.
Yeah.
So
and like
and
we
then
keep bringing up, the demon that actually is bonded to Johnny Blaze as the Ghost Rider is far more powerful than Mephisto.
yeah.
He's just trapped by a contract.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's do it. Let's see. All right. Pretty sure we already know. The trickster god of Star Trek Cosmos meets the Lord of Hell from Marvel. We've already gone through what they both are. Setting a shattered battlefield floating in space. That's not good for Mephisto because he's not at home. So he's already fighting at a disadvantage. Mephisto rises in a whirlwind of flame and screams. This cosmos is mine to corrupt little trickster. Q appears lounging in a 20th century lounge chair sipping wine. Oh, a red-skinned demon cliche with daddy issues. How refreshing.
That is on point.
That is very much on point.
Round one, the show of power. Mephisto unleashes an inferno of hellfire across the battlefield, souls screaming in torment as he chains wrap around Q. Q smirks, snaps his fingers. Instantly, Mephisto finds himself trapped in a Las Vegas casino, surrounded by gamblers who all look like Doctor Strange, each mocking him. Mephisto snarls, shatters the illusion with raw mystical power, but Q doesn't even flinch. Round two, domain advantage. Mephisto tries to drag Q into his hell dimension where he has near absolute power. Demons swarm, reality burns, and he becomes a titan towering over galaxies. But Q yawns. Oh, please, you're not the first to try this trick. With a thought, Q disconnects Mephisto from his realm entirely. Suddenly, the hell dimension flickers away like bad TV reception. Mephisto is left standing in an empty space, diminished. The end game. Mephisto lunges with claws glowing with soul fire, aiming to rip out Q's essence. Q tilts his head. You've confused me for someone mortal. He snaps his fingers. Mephisto is frozen. Another snap. Mephisto is turned into a small, squirming toad in a glass jar. Q places the jar on a cosmic shelf labeled "Failed Villains Drawer 42." Winner Q.
Yeah.
Why Q wins? Mephisto's
Nice.
strength lies in his dimension and rules of souls, but Q operates above dimensions, above mortal concepts. Q doesn't just warp reality; he rewrites the rules of existence. Hence the comment that he made in engineering.
Mhm.
Mephisto can be tricked, bound, and even banished by Marvel sorcery. Q has no such limitations. There's another case of multiversal trickster god versus localized reality warper. So that is it.
Yeah, I think that one was pretty obvious, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easily.
The last four fights have been obvious. Oh, the moment Q started fighting, it was obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with that said, we are gonna next week it picks back up, but
I mean,
it's gonna be.
but like I said, you would have to put Q against someone like on the level of a Lucifer to even
like Nathan Richards.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the second season of it, which I'll be starting next week, is all about serial killers. I've got fictional and non-fictional, and
Oh shit.
yeah, they're gonna be
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be no super tricks. Fictional, like I'll have like the Scream, Ghostface, but what I'm gonna do is like have it all the personalities wrapped into one Ghostface, right?
Mm.
And then I got Mila Kunis's character from American Psycho 2.
Okay.
And then I'll have the likes of I've got Hannibal Lecter, Buffalo Bill, Ed Gein, Jacob Gallo. I'm just kidding.
You know what's interesting about Hannibal Lecter is he's already a semi-fictional composite of multiple real people.
Yeah, he is. I wonder how he would do against the likes of H.H. Holmes, because he's on the list too. So is Ted Bundy.
You know,
Depends
really
on
funny?
where they meet up, because if it's in the hotel, Holmes has home advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You know what'd be really funny to me is I would like to see Ghostface, your composite Ghostface, go up against Pogo the Clown.
Yeah.
Because like one of them's super fat and dresses like a clown, but he did murder a lot of people, children mostly, exclusively, if I remember right, actually.
Yes.
And the other one is known in the movies for while Ghostface is responsible for a lot of murders, he also gets the ever loving shit kicked out of him whilst committing said murders.
Yes.
Yep.
Which
is also
girls.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is funny when they kick him through a table.
Right. You know, or like even if you go back to the first movie, the scene with Tatum in the garage.
Yeah.
Right. She beats the fuck out of him before he just decides to turn the garage door on.
True.
Yeah. And when it started short circuiting, he was like, "Oh shoot!" He was like, "Oh, never mind,
Oops.
I'm out."
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. Yeah. I don't know. That could be that could get really, really interesting, especially if there's no like, you know, god level beings on the seeds. I think the matches are a little bit more up for grabs.
Yeah, no, there's no, and the only thing I'm thinking is right now is, will I keep it fictional, fictional versus fictional, non-fictional versus non-fictional, and then have the two sides meet in the end, or should I just mix it all up?
I think mixed up would be good. Yeah, we'll just see how it lays and all that stuff. But yeah, like no more of this because like the fight tonight, like while it was fun to discuss and all, honestly, that's like putting Mike Tyson in his prime up against the kid from A Christmas Story.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You know,
Ralphie.
Yeah, somebody's getting an eye put out. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
It's like as soon as you find yourself in a round where it's like, okay, so we've got Q versus a bunch of angry hornets. Oh, I wonder.
I think Q appearing in a Lazy Boy with a Mai Tai kind of set the tone.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, a red guy with daddy issues as a devil. I'll respect you.
That's not even the first character like that who appeared in Star Trek. Y'all remember the one, I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
Ardra?
Yeah, Ardra, who showed up like looking. She's like, yeah, it's been 1,000 years. Planet's mine now.
Yeah. Even though she was a fake, I mean, she had all that,
Yeah.
She was using the transporter stuff. I remember when I was watching, I was a kid, and I looked at her, and I was like, Picard, you stupid. Because if that was me, I wouldn't be fighting so hard.
Well, even Gary Mitchell from the original series was borderline omnipotent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
See,
And then what happens?
wait. I got an even better one. Q versus Tom Bombadil from Lord of the Rings.
Bombadil? No, I don't think that's square. Q would wipe that one too. But Q versus Neo.
I mean,
I don't know. See, here's the thing: is like we're not entirely clear on exactly what Tom Bombadil is. There's speculation that he might be like an avatar of Iluvatar himself, but there's no like actual written down. This is definitely God.
Right.
Anyway, it's all speculation.
Whereas there is a distinction that Q is damn near omnipotent, but is not God, at least as far as he's concerned.
Right. But I do believe there's an exchange involving Tom Bombadil where Gandalf is telling one of the hobbits, he's like, oh yeah, this guy, don't piss him off. He will fuck your whole planet up.
Yeah.
And Tom Bombadil does what Tom Bombadil wants.
Right. Well, because I was watching something and someone was going over through like Tolkien's notes and his letters, and he was talking about Tom. and he picked up the ring, and it had no effect on him at all. He just looked at it like, okay, what's this?
Yeah. He's like, that's pretty. Oh well.
All right. So you guys noticed something, right? For the quiz,
Yeah.
you notice
Mhm.
it's not a PowerPoint.
I see that.
Mm-hmm.
This is an actual desktop app. This app was made by Suka.
Oh.
So those of you who don't know Suka, he's normally in our chats. He's been out of town a lot. He's working on some stuff. He actually sent me some photos earlier of exactly what's been going on with him, and I was shocked. I was like, oh, okay. I'm glad you made it home safe. But so I paid him to make an app, and I paid him. Yeah, he might have started. He might have started back in January, I think. But I kind of tinkered with it. I kind of played around with it, and I just want to take the time to publicly thank Suka. The guy is very talented. He also makes video games, so he's got his own
Shout out to
business.
Suka Nuka.
Yep. With that,
he also makes these horrendous AI videos that really piss off a friend of ours.
yeah, a certain lioness.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They're usually hilarious too. All right, so let's do this. And I like how he built this so that I can just type the names in, right?
It's like bowling.
Yeah.
It is.
I should go bowling again soon. That shit's fun.
I haven't been in years.
Yeah.
There's actually one of the casinos right by my house has as an alley. So.
All right. Now you guys know the rules. If anybody in the chat, if you guys want to play along, so to speak, you guys are welcome to participate as best as much as you want, and we will start things off. First of all, do any of you guys need a break before we start this?
I'm good.
Good. All right. Excuse me. All right, then let's start this off. This section, and this is another cool thing. So he knows that I like to have images, so I'll just click that. This is the golden question. So as you guys know, the golden question is worth 5 points. Each normal question is a point each, and then we have the bonus 5, which is 2 points each. And tonight I've added on. It's going to end with what I call the red letter question, which is worth 3 points. All righty.
Red letter
Okay.
question.
Red letter question.
Scarlet letter. So public shaming.
Yeah. All right. The Scream franchise was inspired by events that took place in which city? Abe, let's start with you. Is it A, Bisbee, Arizona, B, Harrodsburg, California, C, Athens, Georgia, or D, Gainesville, Florida?
It's been years since I've watched those films. I'm pretty sure it's not Arizona. Pretty sure it's not Florida. And it seems like some shit that might happen in California, so I'm going to go with B.
All right. Abe is going with B. Sasquatch.
Is he still getting coffee?
I can come back to him. JV.
I'm just going over like the timeline of the Scream films. They end up in Los Angeles. They don't seem like they traveled much. And from what the setting was of the original Scream film looks like something that would be in some podunk town in central or northern Cal. So I'm going also with B.
All right. Sam?
I think I've heard about this, but I can't remember specifically. But you know, I know Abe said that he doesn't. He's pretty sure it wouldn't happen in Florida, but yeah, I don't think you know Florida like we know Florida, dude. I'm gonna go with Gainesville, Florida.
I know.
You what?
I'm going with.
I mean, that's the kind of shit that would happen IRL in Florida.
Right.
You know.
Sasquatch, are you back?
Nope. All right, we got a couple people in chat with answers. We got Zillage for C. And Jacob Gallo for C. Oh, Aaron Laura for D. No surprise there, am I right?
I know, right?
Sorry about that. That was crude.
All right. Anybody want to answer for Sasquatch?
Should we have him split the difference and go with C?
Sure, why not?
All right, C it is. Or should I just, you know what? Maybe we should just leave it blank. I mean,
He's back. He's back.
Okay.
What's your answer? Good
What's
sir?
your answer?
Oh, Athens.
Oh,
all right.
I mean,
so I did go for C.
So it's on C anyway. All right. The answer is D.
Really?
Wow.
You're correct.
Gainesville, Florida.
But I've learned not to win these.
All right.
Start off strong.
Next one. In what Friday the 13th movie did Jason kill Paul Guthrie and how? A, part 8, head punched off the shoulders. B, final chapter, spear to the groin. C, part 6, killed somehow off screen. Or D, part 2, smashed into a tree. Abe, we'll start with you.
A sounds like the most ridiculous, so I'm going with that one.
Abe is going with A. All right. Sasquatch?
D.
Sasquatch is going with D. JV?
I don't remember any of these films, probably because they all ran together. I remember the first one, which was in Jason. So I'm going to go B, Spirit of the Groin. Why not?
All right. Sam?
I mean, this is a weird question, right? Because I have watched all of these movies, and there's only like 2 characters whose names are worth remembering besides Jason's, and one of them is Pamela Voorhees, and the other one is Tommy Jarvis.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea who Paul Guthrie is, but I'm going to go with.
I have heard the name.
I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with part 8. We'll go A.
You're going A. All right, chat.
We have Zillage for A. Aaron Laura for C. We have Angry Casper for B. Jacob Gallo for D. By the way, welcome in, Angry Casper. And I think that's everybody so far. Yeah.
All right. The answer is B, spear to the groin.
Yep, that'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
She will kill his dreams, kill everything. All right, next one. True or false? On Jason X, Jason killed 24,648 beings, including 27 dogs, 17 cats, 3 gerbils, 14 rats, a pony, and 4,713 angelfish. Is it A, true, or is it B, false? There were no animals in the movie. Sam, we'll start with you.
I know they gave a specific number as to his kill count at the beginning of the movie, but I don't think it included any animals, and I don't recall seeing any animals in that film at all. So I'm going to go with B.
JV.
This is Jason in space, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was in a research ship, right? That he was on. It was like a cargo ship instead.
Yes. I'm
gonna go B as well.
Okay. Sasquatch.
False. B.
All right. 8.
I'm going to go with B, but I suspect it might be a trick question.
Nope, not a trick question. Chat.
That's also B's.
Yeah, it looks like Aaron Laura for B. Caucasian. Oh, you already get. I don't know why. Stop putting in chat, Squatch. It's not helpful. Jacob Gallo for B.
Trying to get double points.
Zillage for B. No, Mike. This is my stream. Got also welcome in part-time planting.
All right, is that everybody?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
All right, the answer is A.
Of course it is. I couldn't remember the purpose of the ship. It was a colony ship, right?
No, it was a transport ship. So what ends up happening is, like, obviously Jason gets frozen in the present in cryogenic sleep, right? Along with the chick who froze him in it, and they get thawed out hundreds of years later. It's not a cargo ship. It's a fucking school bus. Because the everybody on it is a university student coming to discover to like study Earth that was.
Yeah.
And nobody lives on Earth anymore because humans destroyed it and founded a colony somewhere else.
Yeah.
And just happened to bring Jason along with them for funsies.
Well, they found him. And then they thawed him out.
So it was a trick question. Fuck's sake.
It wasn't.
Here's one. Here's one. Larry versus Mephisto.
I know you have your chance, Larry, but I really want to watch that take place so I can see you suffer.
I ain't worried about him. Trust me, I got protection. Anyway, let's see.
Too many jokes.
How did an unarmed diner patron die? It's supposed to say, how did unnamed diner patron number 2 die in Jason Goes to Hell? Were they A, bashed into the diner counter by Jason, B, chokeslammed into the deep fryer by Jason, C, accidentally shot by someone aiming at Jason, or D, accidentally impaled by Jason? Sasquatch, let's start with you.
I just want to say the word impaled. Accidentally impaled by Jason. D.
All right. JV?
I kind of like the idea of choke slammed into a deep fryer because it involves a choke slam
and a deep fryer.
Yeah.
All right, Abe.
Well, notoriously unnamed diner patron number 2 was my favorite character from that movie.
Would be.
So I'm gonna go with B as well.
Sam.
All right, so the choke slammed on the diner thing did happen in that movie, but it happened to the cook. I'm going with A. Because Jason doesn't do shit by accident.
Oh.
Chat.
All right, we got Zillage for A. We have Jacob Gallo for D. We have Aaron Laura for B.
Hold on a second. Sorry, I had to sneeze. The answer is C.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, and by the way,
stray.
And by the way, D also happened. Jason accidentally impaled a guy aiming for someone else.
I actually remember that scene.
But that was unnamed diner patron number 4.
Yeah, and he's not nearly as cool.
No, definitely not.
All right. Next one. Mueller was killed off screen in which Friday movie? A, Freddy vs. Jason, B, The New Blood, C, Jason Lives, or D, Jason X? JV, you're up.
I thought it was next Friday.
They'd all caught straight bullets in that movie.
Can you imagine Jason Cohen? You got knocked the fuck out.
Right? I want to edit some next Friday scenes, some Friday scenes into Friday the 13th. I think that would be hilarious.
It's Friday. You ain't got a job. I ain't got shit to do.
And someone in the background just goes, "Damn."
You been eating corn?
Let's go C. Sure, why not?
You going for C?
Sure.
All right, Sam.
I have no fucking idea who Mueller is. Same problem as before, man. Pretty sure it's not A, so I'll go with C.
All right, Sasquatch.
D.
All right, Abe.
Let's go with B.
Abe's going with B. All right.
Was Mueller the new name for unnamed diner patron number 2 once he got a better role?
Yep.
It could have been.
He had this report, see, and oh, I'm sorry, wrong Mueller.
I don't want to talk about that.
All right. What's the other?
We got Zillage for D, and Jacob Gallo for D, and Aaron Laura for D.
They like the D in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Who doesn't like the D?
All right.
All righty. Let's see. The answer is A. Freddie versus Jason.
Oh, this is a great quiz, Larry. That's just
I wasn't even
nothing. I didn't say a word.
I just straight grabbed answers, man. I didn't even. I'm not even doing trick questions. All right.
The next question is going to be like, what did background extra number 34 from the Matrix scene with the lady in red? What was his profession?
This is not me. I did not do this.
It says, hold on, guys. Actually, it says this person had her head pulled off by Jason in Friday Part 6. Keyword her. Charlie Linderman is A. Charlie Linderman, B. Elizabeth Baker, C. Alexis Peterson, or D. Of course, Wayne Weber. Abe, you're first.
C. Why not?
All right, Sasquatch.
A.
All right, JV.
Oh God, I don't know. Let's go B.
All right, Sam.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with B too. 2 of these are dudes.
Right.
All right. Anyone in the chat?
Yeah, we've got Aaron Laura for B, Jacob Gallo for C, and Zillage for B.
The answer is B.
Woo!
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember Linderman. Linderman's in Freddy versus Jason. He's the scrawny kid who's got the crush on the hot chick.
Right.
You know, while he still lives.
All right.
Good evening,
right,
White
next
Squatch
one.
Gaming. Welcome in.
So we are in a new one. So the
okay.
We are in lore. Haunted lore. This cryptid was first reported sometime in the 1960s in West Virginia before the collapse of the Silver Bridge. Is it A, the Lizard Man of Lee County, B, the Dog Man, C, the Chattawa Monster, or D, the Mothman? And Sasquatch, let's go with you.
D. Mothman.
Sam?
Oh, Sasquatch sounds pretty confident about this, so I'll go with the D too.
All right.
JV? I always sound confident.
Oh, God damn it. High, where are you in the chat?
She's sleeping, dude. She's got a day job now.
Oh, fuck. That sucks. Oh, God, it has been a while. Sure, Mothman. Why not?
All right. Abe?
Yeah, I'll go with the same.
All right.
All right, we got Zillage for D.
No, D.
Oh, you went D. I'm sorry.
He wants the D.
Yeah. Sausage Festival.
Everyone wants the D.
He said Zillage for D.
Yep. Jacob Gallo for D and Aaron Laura for D. It's all D's all the time.
And
yeah.
you are
All
all
right.
correct.
This is suddenly fun with all the D.
All right, next one. The Vanishing Hitchhiker is a famously common urban legend about a disappearing passenger. How far back does this legend go? A, 1792, B, 1876, C, 1903, or D, 1889? Sam, you're up.
Well, so at first thought you'd be like, well, when was the automobile invented? But the thing is I think this kind of thing was still happening in the horse and buggies days. So I'm gonna go with the oldest date, A, 1792.
All right.
When 1792, when Columbus sailed the ocean blue. Okay.
That was 1492.
Close
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with A as well.
All righty. JV.
Let's go 1889. Why not? D.
All righty. Sasquatch.
So this may actually fall to the definition of hitchhiker, but I'm going to go with A because, I did a show about this one time.
Oh.
Okay. All right, chat.
All right. So we've got Zillage for B, Aaron Laura for C, and Jacob Gallo for A.
The answer is B.
Damn.
Wow.
Zillage is the only one who got this right.
Hitchhiker, right?
Mm.
I don't think the word hitchhiker was used previous to 1876.
I copied that. This question, I literally copied it out of the freaking book. I didn't want to do any trick questions. I was like, a lot of this stuff is hard enough on their own. This book is about a young woman who believes that ghosts are corrupting kids, but makes readers wonder if the ghosts are real or just in her head. Is it A, The Turn of the Screw, B, Private Demons, C, Mariah, or D, Still So Strange? JV.
Private Demons, B, sure, why not? Okay.
All right, Sam.
The only one of these I even know is A, The Turn of the Screw. So I'll go with that.
All right, Sasquatch.
That's the same here. Turn of the Screws. That's the only one I recognize.
Abe.
Yep, same again.
All righty.
Well, I guess we can tell who reads these on this panel here, and it's not me. So
I read.
Anyone in the chat?
No. I don't read. I don't like to read.
Fair enough. We've got Zillage for C, Jacob Gallo for A, and Aaron Laura for B.
Aaron Laura for B. The answer is A.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
Yeet.
Also, this
Whoa!
came up on
who the fuck said yeet in here? This is a no yeet zone.
All right, brother. You might want to take 2 steps back and rethink that shit.
Yeah, he's not a primetime fan.
I didn't yeet properly at all.
Yeah, he's not a Jey Uso fan. All right, Stephen King's It. Now, Sam, you should know this one. Stephen King's It is his highest selling book with over $60 million copies sold. Which book comes in second with over 35 million sold? Is it A, Pet Sematary, B, The Shining, C, The Stand, or D, Carrie? Sam, we'll start with you.
I don't know why you'd think I would know sales numbers. But I would probably have to go with popularity, probably B, The Shining.
All right, Abe?
Yeah, B.
Sasquatch?
So I know that Carrie was released to an unbelievable reception. Like, it was one of the biggest books released in like that 10-year period or whatever.
Sure.
But Stan since then has been a consistent seller. I'm going to say C.
All right, JV?
I'm leaning towards C because the only books I remember getting any traction or that even crossed my sphere of influence was either cemetery or the stand, but I'm gonna go with Sasquatch, and I'm gonna say the stand.
All right. Chat.
Jacob Gallo for B, Zillage for C, and Aaron Laura for A.
It's got to be B or C.
All right. The answer is C, the stand.
Yeah.
The Stand has consistently sold more copies than any other Stephen King book for years, in both its abridged and unabridged forms.
Yep. Next one. This item is said to bring misfortune. Wait a minute. Are we out of lore already? Let me check. Oh yeah, curses. We're in curses. All right. This item is said to bring misfortune to everyone who ever, it's supposed to say, yeah, whoever owned it. Sorry. Including the French royal family. I'm sure you like that, Sam. Is it A?
Fuck the French.
Yeah. Exactly. Is it A, the Atala cross, B, Marie Antoinette's pinky ring, C, the Napoleon diamond necklace, or D, the Hope diamond? Sasquatch, we'll start with you.
D, because I like the D.
All right. Abe?
D.
JV?
I'm going to go D.
All right. Sam?
Yeah, it's definitely D.
It's an all D round.
Chat?
Sausage fest.
So far, we've got Zillage for A, Aaron Laura for D. And I'm going to give it a second in case Jacob wants to throw down. Oh, A for Jacob Gallo.
Okay. All right. The answer is D.
Mm-hmm.
D. The big D. All right. Next one. After a fatal crash, parts of this person's car have been used in other vehicles and are believed to be responsible for the crashes and misfortune of those vehicles as well. Did the car belong to A, James Dean, B, Paul Walker, C, Jane Mansfield, or D, Grace Kelly? A, we'll start with you.
I'm going to go with James Dean.
All right. Sasquatch?
And I can tell you the displacement, length, width, breadth, and skew of the original car, James Dean.
All right. JV?
I'm going to go A. James Dean.
Sam?
Little Bastard, owned by James Dean.
Bingo.
We've got Jacob Gallo for A, Zillage for A, and waiting. Aaron Laura for A.
All right.
I had to wait
A's
for
all round.
the chat to catch up. So,
and boom, James Dean.
Hey!
All right.
Little bastard.
Next one. According to this curse, presidents entering office in a year ending with 0 will die in office and have since 1840. This curse stopped with the election of Ronald Reagan. Is it A, the curse of Timur, B, the curse of Tippecanoe, Tippecanoe, C, the Malison curse, or D, Horatio's curse? Sasquatch?
B.
All righty. JV?
Let's go B. Why not?
Sam?
I like it.
I seem to remember Reagan talking about Tippecanoe, but I thought he was talking about some like vacation spot. So, but we'll go with B. It's fine.
All right, Abe.
I'm going to go with B.
All right, chat.
We've got Zillage for C, and give it a Aaron Laura for C. And type faster, Jacob. Type faster. It's like one letter, D for Jacob Gallo.
There you go.
All right. The answer is B.
So that was part of the Pontiac Rebellion, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
And the not Lakota, I can't remember who it was. It was one of the.
Oh, it wasn't the Lakota. Lakota are Plains Indians. You're talking
Yeah,
about.
no. That's what I'm saying. It was not the Lakota. It was It was the other famous tribe that.
Yeah,
they bled themselves into the river.
Confederacy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. They bled themselves into the river as part of this curse before the battle.
All right. Let's see. This ancient limestone statue's curse brings death to its owners. A, the bronze lady of Sleepy Hollow. B, the woman from Limb. C, the Black Angel, or D, the Crone? JV.
Let's go the crone.
All right. Abe.
I'm gonna go with D.
All right. Sam.
No idea. Let's go with the racist answer, C, the Black Angel.
All right. Abe. I mean, sorry, Sasquatch.
B, the woman from Lim.
All righty. Chat.
Aaron Laura for D, Zillage for C, and Jacob Gallo for D.
All right. The answer is B.
Wow.
The
Never heard of it.
Ask me how I know.
Did you do a show on it?
It was part of a show, yes.
All right.
I covered some weird stuff, bro.
Well, it's very interesting, man. It's very interesting. This cursed object is said to have caused students in the university room that displays it to fail exams or commit suicide. Sounds like not studying to me, but okay. Is it A, man proposes, God disposes painting? B, the hands resist him painting? C, the crying boy painting, or D, the anguished man painting? Sasquatch.
I'm going to say the crying boy painting, C.
All right. Abe?
Now, the crying boy painting, I know, has superstition over here in regards to houses burning down, because at one point, everybody had one in their house. So statistically, any house that burnt down always had it. So I'm going to go with D.
All right. JV?
You know, I for some reason, I'm going with Abe's logic here, the anguish man.
All right. Sam?
Man, I'm kind of stuck on the question a little bit. So they either fail exams or commit like, is it a choice?
It's either they would fail their exams or they would commit suicide.
So if they pass their exams, they have to kill themselves?
I don't know.
I mean, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it's like a shit deal.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with probably the anguished man painting as well. D.
All right. Chat answers.
I got Aaron Laura for A, Jacob Gallo for C, and it looks like Zillage for B.
All right. The answer is A.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
That crying boy painting is very creepy.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So Aaron was the only one that got it right. Okay. True or false? In the 1970s, a man reported a creature with 3 legs, a short body, 2 little arms, and pink eyes the size of flashlights. When the cops arrived, they found footprints. Hold on. Ain't that
Character
a
limit?
Yeah, but you can scroll down. They found footprints that look like dog prints, but with 6 toes. So I can't read the rest of it, but that's where it stops. I'm gonna have to talk to what's his face, because when you're making it, you can scroll down, and I assumed that I would be able to scroll down, but I can't. So with that said, based off of what you can read, is it A, true, or B, false? Sam, we'll start with you.
Fuck it. We'll go. 70s was a weird time, man. We'll go with true.
All right, JV.
True.
Sasquatch.
False.
Let me guess. You did a show on this.
No, I haven't, which makes me believe it hasn't happened.
Okay.
I'm going to go with true.
All right.
Chat's got Zillage for B, Aaron Laura for B, and Jacob Gallo for B.
All right. The answer is A.
That's crazy.
There you go. Now you've got content for another show now.
I'm telling you.
That's the story of the Jersey Devil, except it's not the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next one. After a night of drinking with friends, a man went home and passed out. A few hours later, the cops went to the man's home after he called 911 screaming. The historical man told them that he dreamt he was being dragged down the stairs by and I'm just going off from memory at this point, by a hairy demon and woke up on the kitchen floor. the cops started to investigate and found non-human looking red hairs along the stairs. Is this A, true, or B, false? JV, you're up first.
What was he drinking, and what was the chick that he dragged back to his house? That's more my question.
My guess is gin and probably Peggy Bundy.
Gin. There's a lot.
Nice.
True.
All right, Sam.
Not just gin, but beefeater gin, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go with. Well, first I have a question of my own. Was he found with his pants around his ankles?
No.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go with B.
Was it
False.
me?
All right. Sasquatch.
B.
All right, Abe.
I'm gonna go B as well.
All right, and Chat.
I have Zillage for B, Aaron Laura for B, and Jacob Gallo for B.
Jacob Gallo. All right. Alrighty. The answer is B, false. I made it up. All right, next one. Next one. True or false? The Shadow Man is a spectral cryptid that was rumored to terrorize those who executed suspected witches and at one point even possessed during the Salem witch trials, and is said to be the disgruntled soul of an accused man who was tortured because he was tortured to death because he refused to confess. Is this A, true, or B, false? A, we'll start with you.
This is a trick question because the Shadow Man could also refer to a sleep paralysis demon that people often see. So it could also be true in this respect as well. So I'm going to go with true.
All right, Sasquatch.
False.
All right, JV.
False.
All right, Sam.
So the Shadow Man could also refer to the Shadow People, which anybody who's been awake for more than 5 days knows damn good and well exists.
Right.
So I'm going to go with A, true.
All righty. Chat.
Zillage for A, Aaron Laura for A, and Jacob Gallo definitely A. Jacob, you know what's up, man. You don't sleep either, do you?
Okay.
Want them to be true.
The story is false.
Huh.
Okay. What, did you just make this one up as well?
I did. Next one.
Okay.
True or false? A family bought a frozen Elsa doll. After 6 years, they had to let it go due to sudden strange behavior from the doll.
Stop it.
It started alternating between English and Spanish, and there was no button to control it, and was on the off button. And after throwing the Elsa doll away, the family went on vacation. When they came back, the doll was in the backyard waiting on them. Now, this thing, they threw it out. It was gone. Garbage truck came and picked it up. It was gone before they went on vacation. They come back. It's in the yard waiting on them. Is this story A, true, or B, false? JV?
Well, I wouldn't put anything past the House of Mouse. I'm sure they sacrificed a few children to make them millions on that film. But I'm going to go B, false.
All right, Sam?
Well, after the last two bullshit you made it the fuck up questions, I'm gonna go with true on this one.
Hi, Sasquatch.
That is exactly the same logic I am applying. A.
All right, Abe.
Do you know, I'm starting to think Larry might beat Mephisto. See, the first part of this makes me just think, okay, it could easily just be a faulty doll. And then the rest of it goes a bit batshit. But fuck it, true.
Get me a Pringle.
All right.
Hope you brought some for the rest of the class.
I mean, we can listen to him chew.
Sure.
I guess.
I can email it to you.
Digested
Yeah,
massive.
email us some Pringles.
All right.
Hey, what? Cash at me some money, and I'll buy my own damn Pringles.
Hey, by the way, Sasquatch, thanks for the Pringles earlier.
Sir.
I'm gonna okay. So chat answers. We got Zillage for A, Jacob Gallo for A, Aaron Laura for A, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, Kenny, but it looks like Kenny NYC1 for true. I don't remember if that. I can't tell if that's for the last question or this one though. I think it's this one.
The answer is true.
The
entire story is
6
true.
wins again.
All right. Next one. A medical. Are we? Let me check. Reveal. True or false? So we are still true.
Well, it is the true or false
Oh,
question.
never would have guessed.
Yeah. A medical examiner got the shock of her life when a man woke up in the hospital table while they were performing the autopsy. The examiner quickly stitched him up and sent him out to the hallway where he came face to face with his wife, who had arrived to identify his body. Is this story true or is it false? Sam?
So shit like this has happened multiple times. I'm gonna go with true.
Yeah.
JV?
True.
Sasquatch?
True, but you might have made it up, and it was actually his husband.
Abe?
I'm going to go with true, and he could have made it up without realizing it was true.
Chat?
I've got Aaron Laura for A so far. It's one letter, guys. You hit the letter and then you hit enter. There you go. We got Zillage for A. And Jacob Gallo for A. I should be less mean about that.
Sorry, Abe, you said A, right?
Yeah.
The answer is A. Whole thing's true.
Yep.
All right. If I'm not mistaken, this is the bonus 5.
All right.
All right. Sam, how many seeds does a pumpkin have in it on average? A, 240, B, 300, C, 620, or D, 500?
I don't fucking know.
Somebody counted? Well, I just find it weird that somebody actually took the time to count and take an average.
Right?
I mean,
You've
Yeah,
never
some people have got some weird ass hobbies.
Yeah, multiple pumpkins at that.
I mean,
we just pull them out of the damn gourd and then we bake them, and that's we don't
Sure,
count the
sure.
damn thing.
There are farmers out there, bro, and they're curious about this stupidity.
what's the sample size? I mean, was this a controlled environment? Was this?
I don't know, but Sam, I need your answer.
Fuck it, 300 B.
All right, JV.
Let's go D, 500. Why not?
All right, Sasquatch.
B.
Abe.
As much as I want to say this is Sparta, I'm going to go with A.
All right. Chat.
Aaron Laura says B. Zillage C. Jacob Gallo C. And yeah, Aaron Laura, I got it. Farmers are a thing. That's like, but I don't think about farmers when I'm taking apart a pumpkin for my kids.
You've never farmed pumpkins.
You're right. I haven't. I just go and pay farmers for their pumpkins.
Did you say Aaron?
So send me a cash app, folks,
hold
so I
on.
can farm the pumpkins.
Hey, I'm sorry. Which answer did you give?
A.
He said A.
I don't know why I didn't. All right, and Sam, which one did you say? Aaron gave.
She said B.
All right. The answer is D.
Really?
On the average, pumpkins have 500 seeds in them.
That's a lot of seeds. Damn.
All right. The child of an actor on set committed self-deletion just before filming began. A crew member had a car accident on the way to set. A private plane being used by the lead actor and the executive producer was struck by lightning. And the final tragedy happened when 11 members of the press of the crew were on their way out to a press junket. Get on the plane. The plane goes up immediately, comes back down, lands on a car, which then crashes into a car, which then flies forward and collides head on with another car, and all 11 people involved died. Which
Fucking hell.
Which movie did all these tragedies happen on? Was it A, The Omen, B, The House of Usher, C, Night of the Living Dead, or D, The Birds? JV.
The only film I've ever heard of anything close to this was Poltergeist, but that was just the crew. I mean, just the cast. I'm gonna go The Omen.
All right, Sam.
I seem to remember something about that in conjunction with The Omen, but I was reasonably certain it was just press. It was just them like spinning up for hype for the movie. So I'm gonna go with D, The Birds.
All right, Sasquatch.
So first of all, it's Fall of the House of Usher. Second of all, The Omen is the most famous film from which bad shit happening comes. But The Birds had one hell of a filming itinerary and all kinds of horrible crap happened with it. The Night of the Living Dead was just a cheap film and they had a bunch of problems. So I'm going to say B, Fall of the House of Usher.
All righty, Abe.
I'm going to go with The Omen.
All righty, Chat.
Zillage for D, Jacob Gallo for D, and Aaron Laura for A.
All right. The answer's A. The Omen. All right. How many movies did serial killer Ed Gein inspire?
What the
A,
fuck?
What?
Is it A, 4, B, 7, 6, C, 6, or D, 2? Abe, you're up first.
How long's a piece of string?
Right? Accurate.
About on normal, on the average, about 1.5 inches.
Let's go with 7. Why not?
All right, Sasquatch.
All of them. All of them.
Right?
Yeah.
So 7, I suppose.
All right, JV.
6.
All right, Sam.
Well, this is tricky too because like, are we counting all the sequels and fucking spin-offs of
Right.
something as well, or you know,
What about
like,
B-movies
or reboots? You know, or like
Inventions?
right? So I don't know. Are we counting Manhunter and Red Dragon as two separate things, even though they're the same?
I'm going straight back to what Abe started with. How long is a piece of string?
Right. Yeah. So and I'm going back to what you said, all of them. So I guess I'll go with B.
All right, Chat.
Aaron Laura for C, Zillage for A, and Jacob Gallo for A.
7, including his own.
Woohoo!
You could have put
Yay.
24 there and it would have also been right.
Yeah.
I mean, including the reboots, there are like 7 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies just in that franchise.
I didn't count. I didn't count reboots. It was I just straight up looked at a list, and the list it fired off 7 movies, including.
I'm assuming you've never seen like Slaughterhouse or what was the name of the one with the transgender serial killer? Sleepaway Camp.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Sleepaway Camp. I've seen
from
Sleepaway
it
Camp
too.
All right, next one. True or false? Psycho director Alfred Hitchcock told the cast and crew that they, quote, now have all the motivation we need to complete this film. What was the motivation? The handyman working on set murdered Janet Leigh's body double to impress him. Is this A, true, or B, Hitchcock never made that statement? Abe, you're not first. JV is.
B.
All right. Sam?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with B. He had money troubles. Nobody got killed on that set.
All right. Abe.
Are we stirring our tea, Abe?
Okay. Sasquatch.
A, just to be different.
All right. Abe.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry. B.
All right. Chat answers.
Jacob Gallo for B. Aaron Laura for B.
All right. The answer is A. The handyman did murder Janet Leigh's body double.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he was a huge fan of Hitchcock's, and he wanted to impress him.
I have never heard about this ever.
Yeah,
I've never heard of this.
and Hitchcock, when it happened, and it was the only thing. Other stuff happened too, but when this all happened, Hitchcock told his crew, he said, "Well, now we have all the motivation we need to complete this film, because at first it was going stagnant." And like I said, the handyman wanted to impress him and wanted to help.
The handyman
He decided to kill her body double.
That's fucked.
How is that motivation?
Right. How did what?
Yeah. Among the strange incidents that plagued the cast and crew, one of this film's director had a stroke while driving home I was hoping to catch all the typos. I guess I didn't. Is it A, The Conjuring, B, Twilight Zone the movie, C, The Amityville Horror, or D, Rosemary's Baby? Sasquatch?
Rosemary's Baby took a long time to film. I'm going to say D.
All right. Sam?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with either C or D. Probably D. That one got a lot of flack for being cursed.
All right. Abe?
Yeah, I'm going to go with D as well.
JB?
Now I know B had problems with one particular scene, but I don't think there was any ramifications past that. What the hell? Let's make it a sausage fest again. D.
You know you love the D.
All right, chat.
I have Aaron Laura for C and Jacob Gallo for D.
The answer is D.
Yep. They got a bunch of shit because they hired Anton LaVey, who was the founder of the Church of Satan, to play literal Satan in that movie, and a bunch of people got upset about that.
I wonder why.
Stupid.
And
all right,
part of that ended up causing the shooting on that to go for freaking ever. And so if you're gonna have a random heart attack or stroke or something, you want time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Last one. Last
Scarlet
question.
letter.
The red letter question. All righty. Here we go. The correct answers in order in this quiz by letter are 10, 8, 2, and 5. Which letter below represents the correct order? A, D, A, C, B, B, C, D, B, A.
Fuck
C,
that.
A, B.
What the fuck are these questions?
I'm going to go with fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with E. Fuck you, Larry.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm in no way capable at this moment of cryptography.
No, it's just.
What is this?
I'll read it again. The
Yeah,
correct
I
answer-
know what it. I know what you're.
I heard the words
I'm not even trying to trick you. I'm literally
No, you just do what it does to like keep notes throughout the entire quiz.
But abacadabra is not written there. It's not a choice.
Yeah, I'm starting to see why you quit last time.
It
This
wasn't
is
last time.
fucking bollocks.
The red letter question is not supposed to be like the others, but no, I'm not trying to trick anybody. That is the legit order. The numbers that you see up there, that is the legit order.
Which means Larry took the time to to
Okay, let's try to parse this out. Let's take a second. We're gonna see if we can break the code here, right?
Well, it doesn't make it like
Well, it's
look,
not
the
a
only
code,
one of
it's
those
just-
numbers that corresponds with the letters.
Hold on.
Yeah.
The correct answers in order in this quiz by letter are 10, 8, 2, and 5.
Yes.
So how many letters had 10 questions?
So in other words, let's say, for example,
Oh,
10, like
it's a-
B would have 10, would have had 10 answers, correct answers. A would have had 8 correct answers. C would have had 2 correct answers, and B would have had 5 correct answers.
A big chunk of the questions were true false. So your top letter is either going to be A or B. So A and B in these answers are out. So it's going to be either C or D.
All right, so I'll go with D then.
Yeah.
And I will take C.
Be cad.
All right, Abe.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll take C.
All right,
I'm gonna go
JB.
D.
Guesswork, the game.
All right, chat.
I've got Aaron Laura for C. Everybody else is like, what the fuck? Oh, Jacob Gallo for C. Aaron Laura starts flipping tables.
I've already done that.
All right, the answer is C.
Of course it is.
I was on the right track though. In the right track.
Yeah, you
Yes, sir, you
had
were.
it.
Wow. I wish I could take credit for that completely random guess.
It wasn't random though.
Let me show you, Abe.
He
Let me show
figured
you.
it out.
I got it
Majority of
right.
Majority of the questions were true or false. So JB literally cut it in half.
We know. We were there. You're
Yeah,
still
so-
not happy.
The way
right,
the
yeah.
question reads, it sounds like you're correlating specific letters with their numerical value in the question.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't make sense. Which is
I
why,
wrote the
like, why
question
the
wrong.
fuck is
Yeah.
10? 10 is J. You know?
My apologies. I wrote it wrong. That was definitely didn't come out the way that I wanted it to. All right, give me a minute. I got a tally.
All right.
Tally.
Does the app not do it automatically?
I guess not.
I
No,
think
it doesn't.
it yeah. Well, he also
Aaron,
is
yes, that
tallying
too.
the chat answers as well. So, which I assume is writing down.
Okay.
But those peons do not matter. Allow them to eat cake.
That's kind of mean, Aaron.
Yes, and Aaron is right as well. That is definitely true.
She says the way the question
Yeah.
reads, it sounds like Larry was having a stroke.
Yep.
No,
Definitely.
it's evil.
You know, and the funniest part about this is Larry's the one on panel who goes to church. So
Yeah. Damn.
he's got to get his horns trimmed every Sunday.
Right, exactly.
Kind of like
Should I
Hellboy.
say
there with the side
damned?
cutter.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
You know what though? I gotta say, as quizzes provided to us by Lawrence Knight goes, this was actually pretty fun for the most part. So
This one was not terrible.
Yeah.
I did not start
Yeah.
drinking. I did that for you, Larry. I did not drink.
I did.
There you go.
Good job.
Sweet.
Jameson, 4 shots during the quiz.
Fair enough. I got another podcast I have to get to after we finish this one up, so I need to be at least a little bit sober in order to stay awake.
Well,
Yeah.
that's no fun.
Yeah.
Same here.
So yeah. Plus, I don't drink much anyway. No,
Yeah,
as a rule.
Yeah, being in the jobs I've had and in the town I live in.
All right.
Get you in trouble really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the answers. So as far as people on the panel, those of you on the panel, the winner Sasquatch, you got how many bonus 5 questions did you get correct?
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. That's your job, bro.
Right.
I just want to double check.
I think I swept them all but one.
Also, not in the chat.
There was 2. You got 2. So it was a 3-way tie. It was a 3-way tie between Sasquatch, JV, and you, Sam, for 12.
Wow.
Hey, you're such a loser.
The winner in the chat winner was Aaron Laura. And the total winner out of everybody altogether is Aaron Laura with 15.
Damn.
Wow.
Damn.
Block her immediately.
I'm not gonna block her. She's still got a lower ratio than Kohai does.
Right.
Well, I did terribly in this one, considering I won the last. Jesus, I should have drank more.
It comes, it goes.
This one was it was more of a test also, but I'm also keeping in mind that I got to get back with Suka because I need that chat box to expand, because when you're creating the quiz, you can actually hit the arrow and actually scroll down, and I couldn't do that. So I got to get with him with that. Aaron is the new Kohai. But with that said, that is it. I know you guys have to go. Let's do it. Let's do the whole roundabout. JV, you're up first.
Well, for me, you can catch me on my channel. Like as I said, from you guys tonight, thank you very much. I just hit 750 subscribers. I talk a lot about the world of professional wrestling. Lawrence joins me and some others over on a little show on Wednesday night called Wednesday Night is Overbooked, where we talk about the ins and outs of all things professional wrestling. As far as what I'll be doing coming up, Sunday, I will probably be doing a reaction after the latest WWE live event. Monday, I will be on with Left Eye Ego and Roman of the Empire doing a toy unboxing collector kind of little show. Wednesday is my show. Wednesday night is overbooked. And then Thursday with Roman of the Empire, we'll be talking about the film Hell or High Water.
All right. Sasquatch.
What did I do? I didn't mean to. I was just standing there, dude. It was broken that way when it fell. No, I'll be on Screaming in the Void tomorrow night. I'm not sure what time that is. I thought it was the time tonight. I was wrong. I came here very early. It's stupid. I know. That's Saturday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be tonight. Correct? Yes.
Correct.
Anyway, Sunday, I do the Blast Radius with Captain Curmudgeon. He's been cooking recently. I'm really digging some of the things that he's done. He's got an English song, I guess you could call it, based off of Eminem's Without Me, about tea in England and the flags. And it's hilarious. Check it out. Yes, Abe, I think you especially would dig it.
Thanks, Jacob.
Tuesday at 8. All of these are at 8 p.m. as far as I know, except yours, Sam, is at 6 Eastern. The Naughty Corner has had a little bit of a revamp. We've redone some stuff on it. We're trying a little bit of a different thing, but that is also at 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday. And I'm hoping to get Vibe in for a Sasquatch Shills sometimes this week. And he's like a Christian, almost ortho guy type person that's debating against secularists. So you might enjoy that one, Sam.
I might. Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes that shit gets tedious.
Well, yeah, it's tedious as hell and repetitive as all get out because there's no new ground to cover. Nobody has anything new, but having a pagan around changes the dichotomy.
It does.
Right? And I think that's it. Thank y'all for having me. Larry, I hate you, and I hope to see your soul burn in an everlasting torment that never ends. But other than that, you're a good kid.
Well, thank you. All right, Abe.
You'll find me on Beelzebub very shortly. Then after that, I may make an appearance on the Full Aussie podcast. Then after that, I'll be on Anime After Dark. Then Screaming Into the Void on Sam's channel. And I think that's it for today. But on Tuesday, also check out my new show with Jack Tarlad, the Jack and Abe Show.
Yeah, definitely do that. Jack's good people too.
5:30 p.m. EST.
All righty, Sam.
Well, next up, in about 15 minutes, I got to hold my ass over to Beelzebub for Beelzebub. Then the next thing after that will be Screaming Into the Void. I have not made a public announcement. We're supposed to have a guest this week. That may change last minute because of unforeseen, like, personal stuff. So I'm not going to say who it is until we're 100% confirmed whether or not this person is going to be there. But tune in anyway, man. Just come by, have some fun with us, have some laughs.
Yeah.
And then you can find me over helping out with Exiled Lioness 2 when she goes live, probably tomorrow night. We'll see. And I think this week we're back on for Mellow Mondays over on the Renaissance Nerds channel, so you can also find me over there. Then been doing lots of game streams right now, kind of toiling through Mortal Shell. I haven't been super impressed with that one, so I don't know if we're going to stick with it, but we'll see what happens. And then, right back here next week for more Abyssal Musings with Lawrence Knight.
All right. As for me, you guys can catch me here next week. It will be the second week of the Road to Halloween. You can catch me in Amir's chat tomorrow as a moderator, and that is it.
Whoa.
Oh, Jay.
Whoa.
What?
Now you're on his show. You got to plug that too.
Oh, you can also occasionally catch me on JV's show.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about.
Why do you think
Wednesday night is overbooked.
Right. Why do you think it takes Abe so long to get through all of his shit? Because he's on everything, man. The more shows you are on, the more you have to plug.
Well, I suspect changes are going to happen. I mean, you know what the good book says: if your left eye offends you, plug it out.
Yeah.
Wow. Shots fired there.
I'm just playing. I like Left Eye. He's a good dude.
We here at Samuel the Infamous and Abyssal Musings and no way endorse the statement that Lawrence Knight just made about Left Eye Ego.
No, I didn't say it was about Left Eye Ego. I just quoted a scripture. That's it.
So, all right. Thanks to everybody who showed up to hang out with us on the panel, everybody in chat, especially those of you who are playing along with the game. We appreciate each and every one of you for being here. We will see you all next time. Thank you so much. Have a great night. And remember, it could always be worse. It could be raining flaming cobras. Bye, everybody.
Bye.